This June, Springfield Bishop Timothy McDonnell will ordain a group of 6 men to the priesthood. They all will serve the people of the Diocese of Springfield. Terry Burgett continues our look now at these inspiring men in a conversation with Deacon James Nolte.
James Nolte was not brought up Catholic. In fact, his parents did not have him baptized because they wanted their son to find his own way. Growing up in West Hartford, Connecticut, James hung around with Presbyterian friends. It wasn't until he was 21 and attending the University of Connecticut that he felt drawn to the Catholic Church.
I came across the writings of St. Augustine. Don't know if you've ever read the Confessions of St. Augustine, but it had a profound effect on me. And I had a teacher at the time who was Catholic, and I started talking with him about his faith. And he introduced me to a Benedictine nun at the Abbey of Regina Laudis. And when I met her, I started talking with her about her faith.
At age 24, James was baptized and started out on what he calls his circuitous journey to his priestly vocation. He started working at a dairy farm at the Benedictine Priory, and then headed to Jesuit law school, where he excelled but soon became disillusioned with law. He dabbled in teaching and carpentry, but it wasn't until he returned to the farm that he heard that still, small voice.
It was at the Abbey that I really understood the call that God was giving me to be a priest. See, one of the problems that I had when I was in the Jesuits was a sense of my own unworthiness to be a priest, of the greatness of the call.
In his mid-40s, he answered the call, entering St. John's Seminary, working as a security guard to pay for the car that would get him to his 4th-year assignment here at Immaculate Conception Parish in Holyoke. He was ordained a deacon November 26, 2011. Deacon James Nolte will be ordained a priest at St. Michael's Cathedral in Springfield on June 2nd. He says it is with great awe that he anticipates the moment in which God's grace will transform his very hands into the instruments by which God feeds his people.
I think the insight that helped me to understand it, that helped me in my vocation, was to realize that it's all grace. It's all grace that gives the call. It's all grace that makes you worthy for the call. It's all grace that changes the bread and the wine into the body and blood of God. It's all God's grace and God's free gift.
Deacon James would like to teach and plans to share his love of the sacrament of penance with others. He wishes more people would turn to God in this culture of secular independence and consider the gift of a religious vocation.
How God has used all those different moments in life which seem sort of disparate and bringing them together in a way that I couldn't have planned to make me a good and effective priest, and that there's a kind of patience that God has with me that I don't have with myself.
Deacon James looks to the words of St. Ignatius to sustain him on his life's journey. Take, Lord, and receive all my liberty, my memory, my understanding, and my entire will, all that I have and call my own. You have given it all to me. To you, Lord, I return it. Everything is yours. Do with it what you will. Give me only your love and your grace. That is enough for me. Reporting in Holyoke, I'm Terry Burgett for Reel to Reel.